Hello and welcome to this week's edition of NR 2003 Simulations, the round of 8. We're down to 8 competitors fighting for a championship. Martin Truex Jr. is on the pole, Joey Logano on the outside. Penske qualified well, all but Brad Keselowski, who's starting 22nd. 67 lap race, 20 lap stages. Fuel should be able to make the distance considering that there will be 2 guaranteed cautions, but we could see pit stops either way for tires. Truex will bring them down to the start. Logano gonna hang tough on the outside, but Truex will get himself clear. Blaney pushing there, and Hamlin, who's having a great playoffs, will slot into 4th, racing with Kevin Harvick on his outside. Lap 1, everyone 2 wide, eventually 3 wide, further back. Just trying to get everything they can while the field's bunched up. We look further on in the race, they're racing 3 wide for 2nd. Chase Elliott makes a big move. Logano gets loose on the top end. Now Elliott and Blaney race side by side for 2nd. Blaney's going to get the run off the top, something that his car does very well, and hang in there. Brad Keselowski running 28th here. A guy who's won 2 races at this racetrack and comes into this +9 over the cut line, but with where he's running, he could easily be 20 down if he finishes in 28th. Blaney's now going to look for the lead here in stage 1. Truex kind of struggling, although he won the pole. Blaney's going to clear himself off of 2 with a little over 10 laps to go on the stage. Elliott's now going to look to make that pass. Harvick moving up through the field after a miserable round of 12, somehow made it through to the round of 8. And Harvick's going to look for the lead here. Imagine if he could win this race and lock himself into the championship 4 after a round of 12 that almost saw him fall out of the playoffs. He eventually completes the pass, took him a lap or 2, and Harvick now leads. Blaney and Elliott will race behind them, but not be able to challenge Kevin Harvick, who will take stage 1. Great points day for Blaney though, and Elliott. They both need it greatly because they're starting off below the cut line with very few playoff points. Speaking of, here it is, Brad Keselowski, like I said, almost 25 points out, 23 out. Blaney, Elliott struggling, and Kyle Busch not off to a good start either. Kevin Harvick, Chase Elliott will bring us down. Truex already looking to the top, wasting no time. Obviously, he feels like he has a good car. Logano's going to get under the 19, and Chase Elliott's going to make the move right away for the lead. See if he can get the job done on the bottom. It's going to be trouble to hang there, and Harvick will clear himself before they get down to the 3. Meanwhile, Blaney will move to 3rd with a 3-wide move that you saw the beginning of there. And finally, Elliott does get through the 4 car after a couple laps. Now Blaney will look by Elliott, and here comes Denny Hamlin, who's won 4 of the last 6 races. Started in the back half of the top 10, but moving up here. Gonna get to 3rd by Elliott right now, and will eventually be looking on Blaney. Blaney to the lead, and now Hamlin looking for that spot right away. Hamlin's going to continue to try and pass the 12 car, but with little success, hanging there on the bottom. The 12 really works the top well, rolling the middle groove, making himself extremely difficult to pass for that 11 car. Getting clear here, and Blaney would continue to do the same thing, while eventually Busch and Hamlin get to racing, and Blaney would take stage 2. Score himself a playoff point that doesn't really matter from this point forward, but mainly just the 10 points that can help him advance. No one's going to pit here, but we'll look at Blaney. With him winning, things are very different. It puts 2 of his Penske teammates out, and it puts Martin Truex Jr. right on the cut. Blaney will now bring us down to the restart. Jimmy Johnson struggling, already a lap down because he had to make an unscheduled pit stop. Blaney will easily dismiss Jimmy Johnson. Kyle Busch gets through as well, while Denny Hamlin will have to work the top, and that will make it a 2-car battle for the lead at the start of stage 3. But Blaney distances himself extremely easily from the 18. Kyle Busch not really that fast, but he has found himself in a good position. Just can't really make much work from it. Now Truex will eventually work his way past his teammate in the 18, eventually bringing Denny Hamlin with him. And Truex wastes 0 time, pulling right up to the back bumper of the 12 car. The 19 struggled at the start of the race, but has found some speed, and now he can look to the inside of Ryan Blaney. While there's 4 playoff guys in the top 4, or top 5, or 5 in the top 5. Christopher Bell running in 6th there, having a good day. Teammates to these 3 JGR Toyotas that are running very well, while one of those Toyotas is passing for the lead, Martin Truex Jr., looking to get past Ryan Blaney here. Blaney's still holding strong on the top side, but Truex will be the leader at the line by just a nose, and will finally clear himself going into 1. Blaney can't hold the top. Now here comes Denny Hamlin, Kyle Busch, Kevin Harvick, Christopher Bell, all lining up to go by Blaney, but Blaney gets himself clear, and he's going to try and chase back down this 19. Those 2 cars are the class of the field, but nothing really happens with it. Truex runs away, puts a little bit of distance between himself and Blaney as he comes to the white flag. Busch and Blaney will race for that spot, and coming off of 4, Blaney will finish 2nd to Martin Truex Jr., who picks up his 3rd win of the year at Kansas. A track that historically he's been very good at, and no different here. That locks him into the championship 4. He's currently the best in the series when it comes to top 5s and top 10s. Would be 2nd in total points scored, as in regular season. And we'll move on to the points, where Truex is top of the board on the strength of a win here in Kansas. Hamlin, Harvick, and Busch would be the other championship 4 as of right now, and all 3 Penske cars plus Chase Elliott are out right now. Elliott 24 points out. He had a good run today, but not quite enough. Blaney having a great run, but still needs to score some more points to sneak in on points. We would really like a win. That'll be the end of it this week. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and see you all next week. Thanks for watching.